Like it's going to flip over when I go around any turn. And it's not actually, it just feels like it is because I'm used to driving a very low 2004 Ford Mustang GT, so this is just way different. And I haven't driven this in a while because I've been at my parents' house. We'll take turns very gingerly until we get a little more comfortable with driving. 100 miles an hour in the fast. A diesel and a gas pump is free. Change into some pants because it's freezing outside. We're gonna put some pants on. So we've got pants, nice and warm. And also, I need to fill up my diesel heater tank, which is in the engine. There we go. Oh, it's so cold. I gotta figure out where I'm parking. I'm using iOverlander, and I'm gonna find a spot to park for the night. I'm thinking I'm trying to find a spot. There's a couple spots on the National Mall that I want to stay at. So I think I'm going to try those first on, 7th Street? Yeah. I'm just going to go straight, try to stay right on the National Mall and hope that there's parking. Which there probably won't be at this time of the day. I mean, girl, I know romance. So I was going to do Ratatouille tonight, but I think just for the sake of making it easier, I am going to do cheesesteaks. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I do have masks. I bought a pack of this thing. The good thing about this van is I can fit it in a normal parking spot, so I don't have to constantly drive around and try to find a spot that fits a bigger vehicle, because this just fits into any regular parking spot. All right, let's go. Stuff for cheesesteaks.
Welcome. Scan it, mobile device. 4.
Now, this is the first time I've ever done any real urban camping in a city, so it'll be kind of different for me. Usually I'm camping like on BLM land or just outside of like national parks or in truck stops or places where it's kind of acceptable to do this. So this is like the first time that I'm truly stealth camping on the side of the street in the city. So this will be interesting. Yeah, we're about 41 minutes away. So I'm not very hopeful we're gonna be able to find parking up there, but if we can't, we might have to move somewhere else and just kind of figure it out, or we might just have to come back later tonight and see if we can find parking then. But I'm not very hopeful. So I have been driving around for 30 minutes looking for a spot. There is so many people out in DC today. There is nowhere to park. I drove by 2 spots that immediately got taken right when I was there, and they were perfect right in the middle of the National Mall. And right when I pulled up, a car pulled up in front of me and took the spot, so it's really not looking too good. I might be driving around for a little bit longer than I wanted to. So we found a parking spot. We are on the mall. Monument's that way. The Capitol building is right there. You can't really see it, but I'll get out and show you guys around. So, see the van. So I got the van right there. National Air and Space Museum right there. You walk down this way a little bit, then there's the Capitol building. There is the monument. And that's where I am camping for the night. We're gonna see if we can camp here for the night and not get caught. That'd be pretty cool. And that's if I don't get robbed and or the police knocking on my door. Okay, so now that we found a spot, I'm gonna start cooking some dinner. Okay. Let's get to cooking. Whoa. Hey, if anyone has any good techniques for peeling an onion, let me know in the comments. I'm also gonna turn on my heater and see if it can keep me warm while I'm cooking. So I just turned it on. I hope I got that on video. Content. There she goes again. Let's caramelize some onions. I got the heater on, it's so hot. I mean, it feels so good. Hey, this is what I'm looking at, by the way. We got everything out there, and then we're cooking onions. And I really hope I have enough propane to cook this meat and these onions. I guess we'll see. Now I gotta cook the steak. Alright, start thinking about toasting this bread. I'm just gonna melt some butter in this pan and just kind of press them down into it. Put some garlic in there. Hopefully those get nice and toasted. I don't know if they will. Onions back in, toss them around some. So I actually don't have a lid for this pan, so I'm just gonna use this pie tin, cover them up and let the cheese melt. Ooh, don't want these to burn though. Ooh, ooh, hot. There we go.
Garlic bread. You selling garlic bread?
No, I'm just cooking dinner.
Oh, he's just cooking dinner. This is home.
Oh.
He's not selling. He lives here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah. I'm just parked.
We're gonna run to the
fine.
store. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
We'll cook dinner for the whole mall. Have a good one. They thought I was selling garlic bread, and they wanted it. Maybe I should start a business. Let's check on that cheese. I'm pumped. I'm hungry. All right. That looks good to me. I don't know the best technique for doing this, but I'm gonna go with that. Bon appetit. Philly cheesesteak on the National Mall. I don't know if it looks appetizing from this angle though. Now we're gonna eat it. That's good. It's a pretty good cheesesteak. This is pretty cool. I just cooked a cheesesteak in my car, and now I'm sitting here eating it on the National Mall, where I plan to camp for the night. That's my sign that I put up when I go live. Take that down, actually. It's definitely not gonna win any awards, but it's a pretty good cheesesteak. So after I go to sleep, if I don't get arrested or someone breaks in or anything else that could happen sleeping in the middle of the street in DC, I think we're gonna go check out some of the food trucks, maybe review some of their foods, and then try to go to some of the museums and just explore DC. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this cheesesteak. All right, that was good. Now I gotta clean up this whole mess that I just made from cooking that, and then maybe go explore a little bit because we still have some sunlight left. So I got dinner all cleaned up. The van is mostly clean. I'm gonna go walk around the mall for a little bit just because we still have some light outside. I got the heater going to keep the van warm. So hopefully when we come back, it'll be nice and toasty warm. Oh, no. Maybe we'll walk down there tomorrow, check out the monument, and maybe try to go into some of the museums. But for right now, I'm just walking around, kind of waiting for it to get dark because we still got probably another 30 minutes before it is actually dark. So currently it's 33 degrees outside, but it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees tonight. So I'm kind of worried about my pipes freezing, but I have slept in the van with no heat in 19-degree weather and the pipes didn't freeze. And now I have heat and it's supposed to be warmer, so I'm not too worried about it, but still in the back of my mind. All right, so I just walked around the National Mall for a little bit. I've been here a million times. I grew up in the area, so there's nothing really new that I haven't seen. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna head back to the van, hang out in there for a little while until it gets dark, and then I might come back out again and just, but I guess we'll see. It's 6:30. I have the diesel heater absolutely cranking. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is so hot coming out of there. It's very comfortable in here. It's like 25 degrees outside, and I can be in here with shorts and short sleeves and be perfectly comfortable. So diesel heater, very good. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna make some tea. This is the best tea ever. I love this tea. Right. I actually just went outside for a second and looked around, and I'm parked right under a street light. So it's actually pretty well lit, and I actually don't feel too unsafe where I am. I'm gonna get dressed up for outside, and then we're just gonna go outside and walk around and see what we can do. And then maybe I'll go try to find a restaurant and sit down and get a drink or something. Who knows? Also, I forgot. So I'm gonna go do that right now in my toilet, which pulls out right here. Not gonna record that, but use your imagination. So I kind of want to go outside and see if I can tell that all these lights are on, or if I can tell that someone's in here, if it looks completely black like I want it to. It's actually not bad. Can't really tell. The back looks like it's just a normal van. I don't know if you would be able to tell that someone's staying in there, honestly. I think it looks pretty good. There's a little bit of light coming through over there. But other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty sealed up, and the corner over there, there's some light coming through. Also, I know I told you guys that my diesel heater makes some sort of noise, so this is the noise that it makes. So it's not too bad, but it might be bad in DC because it kind of sounds like it's a ticking bomb. So I don't know. I might leave it on all night. I might not. I guess we'll see how cold it gets. But for now, I'm gonna walk down the street to this bar that I looked up on Google Maps and maybe sit down and get a drink real quick. Make sure she's locked. It says it's a 9-minute Venus Road. So I got all. So I got all the way to the bar and realized that I left my wallet in my van. So now I have to go back and get it and then walk back here. Also, whenever I have a lot of money, my doors on my house better be that big or I'll be pissed. Those things are massive. Like, you can fit like 30 people standing up on top of each other through those doors. Oh, there it is, on my pillow. Back to the bar we go. We made it back and we're going to the Headquarters Sports Tavern. It feels weird being here by myself talking to a camera. Well, never mind. I can't get a drink there because I don't have my vaccination card with me and I don't have a picture of it. So sadly they couldn't serve me. So I guess I am just heading back to the van. At least it is nice and warm in the van. So that's nice. It's not freezing cold when I get back, but well, now I'm just laying in bed, drinking another cup of movie and call it a night. So I got my remotes Velcroed up here. Oh, gotta turn the TV on first. Wrong button. And I hope it's on the right HDMI because I have 3 hooked into the TV and it's not. So I got to, I have an HDMI splitter though, so I can just press a button on the back of the TV and it will flip through the different HDMIs until I get to my Roku, which is there. So now I can go to Netflix and watch a movie. Transformers it is, and I'm actually gonna pull this out so I can see a little better from my bed. It's actually still pretty warm in here, pretty comfortable in short sleeves. Diesel heater, still kicking pretty hard. And this is what it looks like out my window. Just right on the side of the road. Pretty cool. So it is currently 9:43. It's still pretty warm in here. The heater's still going. It'd probably last me 3 days at the current level of what it's set at. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna hang out, sit on my phone for the next hour or 2, and then fall asleep and hopefully wake up and get some food from one of those food trucks. It is pretty loud though. There have been people driving by really fast in loud cars, but not too bad. So I think for now, I'm just gonna go to sleep and then I will check back in the morning and go to one of those food trucks. So I'll see you in the morning. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. This is our view. We're on. And I actually moved my location last night, like 7 parking spots over, just so I was more centered on the National Mall. So yeah, let's get ready. So I'm gonna show you guys where I moved the car to. So basically we're just down the street a little bit, right out in front of the monument. That water is so cold. Wow. But it's not frozen. Oh, wow, I'm awake now. Let's go. World's best food. You guys open? Okay. I'll just get the steak quesadilla then. And then can I also get some bacon cheese fries and a Diet Coke? That kid can't be old enough to be working in that food truck. There's no way. Thank you. Kid's in there beating the shit out of my quesadilla. Thank you. And then can I get the Diet Coke? Thank you. Have a good one. Cheese fries aren't bad. This quesadilla looks pretty torch. Quesadilla's pretty good. I just wish I had some sour cream or some salsa or something to dip it in, but that's pretty good. I'm gonna go walk over to the monument after I finish eating. Oh my God. Jesus. Bird was hiding out in the trash. Oh. We made it. Ooh. So many people out here running, and I just had bacon cheese fries and a steak quesadilla and a Diet Coke for breakfast. Makes me feel like a badass, which maybe I am. Wow. DC is such a weird city. It's the only city where you'll see a skyline like this. No high rises. I don't really know the real reason. Honestly, I've never looked it up before. I just know that there is a height restriction on buildings, which is why they look like that. But anyways, this is the monument. It looks way bigger up close. Be like Spider-Man. And then down there is the Lincoln Memorial. I don't think I'm gonna walk all the way down there. And the reflecting pool. All right, so since I don't have my vaccination card with me, I can't get into any of the museums that are all over the mall. So I think I'm just gonna head back to the van and probably head home. But let me know where you guys want me to camp next or try to camp next. And maybe I'll turn this into a series. But anyways, if you haven't already, make sure you click that like button, make sure you subscribe. See you guys next time.